afternoon.
We interrupt. After 20 minutes, we put our hand up, right? Because we need all the present.
My topic is equipping nursing students for cultural care. My name is Hwey Fang Liang. We have another two colleagues, Dr. Hong and Dr. Wu. I come from Taiwan, and the Taiwan is an island among the Pacific Islands. And my university is located at the south and the western part of Taiwan. As you know, this world is like a global village. So equip cultural care competence for nurses under the diversity of the world is a global trend, as well as in Taiwan. In Taiwan, we have many immigrants from southeastern countries. So far, about 163,000 immigrants from southeastern countries because of the transnational marriage resident in Taiwan, including Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia. Taiwan is gradually shift towards a more multi-ethnic society, and this change should affect the content of nursing education. However, our nursing students have many required subjects. So in our university, we don't offer a special cultural care course for the students. Insufficient cultural care perception may stop or obstruct student nurses to provide care for patients and their families in clinical practice. So our research purpose was to establish a cultural care embedded in a nursing course and to explore its effectiveness as related to student nurses' cultural care perception. I will skip the literature review part. However, the cultural care competence is defined for many scholars. For example, Dr. Kempiha Bakot and Dr. Leidinger, they defined the cultural care competence is the process. The process is continuous, strive to achieve the ability to work effectively within the cultural context of a client, individual, family, or community. And one of the scholars argued that the key to cultural care competence is cultural desire, wanting to, rather than having to, learn and interact with other cultures. So our research design, actually this is one part of our research program. So this study employed one group pre- and post-quasi-experimental design and used purposed sampling to recruit nursing students in a university. There are 150 nursing students, took an 18 weeks, totally 36 hours cultural care competence embedded in the child and adolescent nursing course, which including variety teaching strategies, including lectures, team-based learning, and workshop discussions. The intervention, we plan the course design. Our researchers consider the nursing student should perceive cultural care in nursing course. Thus, we designed a teaching course that would encourage and enable students to perceive a cultural care. So with this knowledge and individual experience, they would be more able to assist patients and their families in caring process. So the course design include classroom lectures and writing assignments based on the individual cultural care practice. So the 36 hours, the content of the classroom lectures include a cultural assessment of child and adolescent families. In this part, we use 3 hours, and we use the Dr. Liang Sunrise cultural model to guide this lecture. The other content like child physical assessment, practical aspects of cultural care for families, and the discussions including Vietnamese caregivers, Indonesian caregivers, Thailand caregivers, like that. Okay. So the course design, the instructors wrote the handouts for the students, which introduced the broad concept, cultural care for child and families and the strategies of practicing the cultural care. The teaching strategy include lectures, group discussions, demonstrations, experience sharing, and reviewing multimedia materials. The course first taught how to perceive and practice a cultural care for family-centered child and adolescents. Then each student select a case whose mothers were immigrants and create a care plan to attempt to providing congruent cultural care, which was discussed with the instructor. So the students then carry out their plans and record their experience of practice in their personal journals. Students submit the written reports of their experience, which include the plan for the cultural care. Then the instructors comment on and correct the students' care plan. Our measurements, we use the social demographic questionnaires to gather data on participants' age, sex, religion, and the cultural care perception. The cultural care perception was developed by Liang in 2014. The scale consists of 24 items scored on a 5-point Likert scale. The score was rated from 1 being strongly uncertain and 5 being strongly certain. So the general scale of the internal consistency of this scale is 0.9 with subscales in cultural care attitude, cultural care knowledge, and cultural care action, ranging from 0.72 to 0.88. So the cultural care perception questionnaires with a 5-point Likert type scale are administered before and after the course to evaluate the effectiveness of the cultural care perception. So the results. You can find that students is around 20 years old, and most of students are female. And they have the religion, include Buddhism and Taoism or Christian. Okay. So the subscale and the total cultural care competence. So you can see the average of the post-test is significantly higher than the pre-test. So we recommend in the next study, and we are doing now, we will do the control group to see the differences between the intervention group and the control group. Okay, that's our research. Thank you. Okay.
One question, to measure competence, as you know, is very difficult. I don't know how you measure competence. And the cultural competence. And second question, which level of student you do teach cultural competence?
We teach the child and the adolescent nursing because we talk about the family-centered, about the child care. So we use this nursing course to do the intervention first. Yeah.
How about the qualified nurses? I mean, I find very hard time when I went to work in Middle East because people got different culture, different attitude, different religion. But, you know, I won't say I was culturally competent, but I have to learn and cope and approach them in the way they want me, you know, they see me. So I find it difficult, you know, for not only students, even for qualified nurses, how to adjust themselves and say, well, they are culturally competent.
So, like I said, we offer the lectures, and we have the case study. So the students, they have 5 to 6 students, they have a group, and they choose a case. The case, I mean, the child's mother should come from the southeastern countries. So they interview them and do some practice. Then bring the experience and bring the comments into the class. We do a lot of discussions, and the lecturers also create and discuss their care plans.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
You said that you asked the students to write something about the cultural care. I want to know how did you analyze these writings?
We have the assignments. The assignments is a kind of a care plan. So the students, they have a group, like we have like around 50 students in a classroom. So we divide 6 groups. Each group have to choose a case. The case means a child or the adolescent. So their mothers have to come from southeastern countries. So we use the Dr. Leilinger's